In a land as huge in size and as huge in population as India, where they're also demographically outnumbered by both Hindus and Muslims and all the denominations of those two religions, not once have the Parsis, the descendants of the ancient Zoroastrians of Iran, who were nearly one more step away from extinction by the aggressive Muslim Arabs, thought that they were ever going to die out. And with demographic statistics as logistically challenging enough to take in, no less. They're endogamous, they don't allow converts, they're immigrants to India, but consider India as their homeland while acknowledging that their forebears came to India from Iran more than a millennia ago, so long as they had the will to keep their heritage and identity alive. That was it. Do you see them creating fake news and misinformation all over the web and creating mischief and falsehood in this world under the pretense of being the witness of an Islamic or third world invasion? Do you see the Parsis provoking hatred and violence into others? Any religion that preaches good thoughts, good words, and good deeds, and focusing on you and your purpose as being a good contributor to your community, which is what you should be doing. And any religion that forbids lying and phoniness is a religion that everybody looks up to. So what does that say about the integrity and substance of the WN movement? I know all your arguments in full, you guys, and they're all dumber than a doorknob and out of sociological contact with the outside world. European and Anglo-Saxon nations worldwide are not the only ones inflicted with the massive wave of immigration and migrant workers. Watch some videos on the migrant workers in Qatar and the UAE, and even in Iran, to be red-pilled for good. And nor will that immigration threaten the survival of the locals there, or their heritage, or their bloodline at all, so long as the locals acknowledge that their culture and heritage is dying out, and thus have the incentive to keep it intact. Now your women are going to get taken by Muslim men and colored men who are more masculine and alpha than any of the omega children you're going to produce. And there's nothing you can do about that besides weeping and accepting your fate. The purpose of your agenda is a true farce. When the mediocre and inferior become bested by someone who's better than them, nature takes care of what happens next. So these nationalists are not addressing the real problem. They think that it's immigration. But the problem has been the historical foundations of the West's cosmopolitan, pluralistic, and cosmopolitan culture. And nothing makes me more excited and happier than seeing right-wing Americans and Europeans shedding their crocodile tears.